Okay, everybody, we are live. Today is December 1st, Monday, December 1st, 2025. Big thank you to Mandi for coming on the show, thebotg.com. You guys know her. You guys love her. A lot of people have ordered stuff from the website, and she's here to give us some updates, answer some questions. I understand we have some winners of some of the state treasure hunts, which is great news. And then K-Pro has a PowerPoint. Mandy's only going to be able to be with us for about 15 minutes or so. And then K-Pro has got
Thank you for having me, you guys.
Yeah. K-Pro's PowerPoint is going to be JCB and her boots on the ground. And if she found the box or not, I guess. So, all right, let's kick it off with thebotg.com. Okay, one question right there. Mandi, how can we submit a solve? So right here on the website, right? Go ahead.
Yep, so it's right on the I Solved It page. So I know there's quite a few pages on my website. There is just so much information to cover, but it says I solved it. And when you click on that, the only thing on that page is a form.
And the question was how often? Can you do it every minute, every hour?
Yeah, so you can submit as many solves as you want, as often as you want. Now, I did just post my solved Monday special today, so that's going to be coming out every Monday. And I will only be reviewing submissions on Monday because ever since people have been getting these hunts, I've noticed you get those solves that are just on a hunch, and then you also get those solves that are a little more detailed to go through. So I try to make sure I go through those on one day a week instead of it taking over every single day of my week.
And then one thing I was very happy to see is right here on your website, thebotg.com, under BOTG tips and tricks, you've got all your video updates. So it's nice to have one central location where everybody can get their updates. And you put up a video just today. So for somebody that maybe wants an update, they can go watch your video. Oh, no, that's it is this. So let me rephrase that. This is the YouTube channel, and it looks like you communicate a lot through the YouTube channel. So let me put the link in the chat. Everybody can go subscribe. And you just put up a video today, correct?
Yes. So I put up 2 videos today. There's a video and a short there on the YouTube channel. I don't think I put the short on the site yet.
Gotcha.
So there was a December update and then the video all about the solves and specifically the winners that happened over the holiday weekend. We had 5 winners over the weekend.
5 winners, 5 different states?
Yes, 5 different states.
Okay. And I know some people are going to say, well, I haven't even got my stuff yet. How is that fair? But you are doing 5 hunts in each state. Is that right?
Yeah, so I am doing 5 hunts in each state. And when I mailed out the original shipment, so all those orders from the pre-sale and the beginning of November, all those orders went out together and those were mailed out by hunt. So if you haven't received your order with your hunt, like let's say your Tennessee 001, then chances are that nobody else has received that hunt yet. Because they were all shipped out on the same date because I wanted those people to make sure that everybody who ordered that hunt originally was getting that hunt at the same time.
Okay. So if I heard you right, if people got their order in the mail but no treasure hunt, that's because you want to send them all out at the same time to everybody that ordered?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And that's been an ongoing problem with treasure hunts is how do you get it to everybody at the same time? Because even if it's whatever it is, the post office delivers on different days. So yeah, it's just an ongoing issue unless it's an email.
Yeah, but if all the California ones went out the same day, all the Nevada ones went out the same day, at least there's not that variability. So if you haven't gotten yours, we know the chat's saying some people haven't. That means probably everyone in your state hasn't. There might be a day or two wiggle room, but you tried to make that as equitable as possible.
Yeah.
And I know one person reached out to us, a friend of ours, who said they're in Florida, and they said, I ordered some items off the website at different times, and I got the first order, but I don't have the second order yet. So you didn't do them all together. Did you do it in the order that people?
So some of them were set out separately, and that was more just for my tracking to be able to track which hunts I had already sent you.
Okay.
So I wanted them to go all out at the same time, and just as Nevada went out all together, it did go out like Nevada 1 hunts, whoever was closest to those hunts, those went out all together. Nevada 2 went out all together so that everybody who was in that location vicinity and had ordered was getting the hunt at the same time. Now I have a lot of states out there like Maine and Wyoming and Utah who literally have one person searching right now. Like, I have one order from that state. So there are a lot of states out there where there is literally no competition right now.
Has there been a 10K winner yet?
There has not been
all right.
No, there has not been. No, there has been a 7K winner so far.
So just so everybody's clear, if you order an item off of the BOTG.com, you get included one treasure hunt, correct? In your state. And there are 5 per state, all different amounts.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
2 5,000. So there's a 3,000, 2 5,000, a 7,000, and a 10,000.
And to be clear, this isn't cash. You have sponsors. So these are items, gift certificates, etc.
Vacation packages, event tickets, sporting tickets, some historical memorabilia, sports memorabilia. There are some gemstones and some silver and gold donated as well. But yes, these are all from small businesses across America.
Okay. Billie Jean says, what determines which hunt you get, like the 3, the 5, or the 10K? If people want the 10K hunt, do they have to do something special in order to request it?
You could just send me an email after you order. So if you want the 10K hunt, just after you make your order, go ahead and send me an email and say, hey, I just ordered under this name and I would like the 10K hunt. And at this point, I'm comfortable doing that. So originally, when we started the pre-sale, I just wanted everyone to have something that was close to them because I wanted someone to win quickly. Like I wanted someone to find a treasure quick. So I wanted to get that to the closest to you as possible. So now if you want to request even a different state, like if you live in Kentucky, but you're going on vacation in California next year, you can request a California hunt and that's fine.
And people can email you info@thebotg.com, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and that's on the website under contact. But just so everybody's aware, info@thebotg.com. I know there was a delay getting orders out. It sounds like you're caught up?
Yes, caught up on orders, caught up on emails, caught up on Facebook messages.
Okay. Well,
and I do a lot of my corresponding through Facebook. So if anybody really needs a question or is looking for information, Facebook, I would recommend it to as the go-to besides the website because I am on Facebook. It notifies me immediately and I see your message. So that's a quick process for me.
All right. So let's get to the question I think a lot of people have, and that is this 200K treasure hunt. All right. So some say I was a little harsh on Candy's hunt. Maybe some say too harsh, but I'm going to ask you the same questions and the same kind of questions that I had with Candy's hunt. So a lot of people are skeptical that there would be a person that would donate $200,000 because this one is gold, silver, and cash. This isn't sponsors from companies. This is an actual person donating that large of a prize, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So in January, we'll kind of have more to share. I don't have a lot to share right now due to honestly just a non-disclosure agreement I have. In January, things will change. So in January, and a lot of this, the food gathering hunt that we're bringing about has a lot to do with my Safe Trails initiative. And the person that is getting involved with this hunt is really interested in my Safe Trails initiative, which is all about bringing kind of emergency technology to the middle of nowhere. So we're really trying to take it so that hikers just aren't going missing anymore.
Okay.
So they were interested in that initiative. So they're helping me take Safe Trails into a nonprofit. And they've started this hunt as a part of a Safe Trails kind of event that we're also going to be running in this summertime as well. So it's kind of hard to disclose anything right now just because I'm not allowed to. But come January and come Seeking TreasureCon, all of it's going to be very face value. So you're going to be able to see everything. Everyone will have gotten their first letters to this hunt, and everything's going to be really more understandable just because I'll be able to disclose a lot more. We're at the beginning stages of it, so it's hard to tell everything. It's also hard to answer these questions because I know things, but I'm not allowed to tell things.
Okay. Now, did you sell out? I know you said this was going to be limited.
So I actually still have 2 spaces left.
too. So right now, somebody could go to the website, thebotg.com, and buy into the $200,000 treasure hunt, which isn't even going to happen until the end of next year, right?
Exactly. It doesn't happen until the next year, but in January, you get your first letter about the hunt.
And okay. Because that's what I was wondering. Yeah. Why sell them now for next year? But if there's something that comes, that makes sense.
So and in January, everybody who did order the food gathering hunt will also be getting another state hunt.
Okay.
Okay, a couple of questions from chat. If somebody has ordered and they haven't gotten any updates, shipping information, nothing, should they email you? We just have a couple of people saying I still haven't gotten any communication.
They should email me after I get off this call. The first thing I'm doing is sending out those tracking numbers. So right before I hopped on this call, my shipping provider finally got a hold of me of that email, of that compiled list of all the tracking numbers. So anybody who hasn't gotten a tracking number will be getting a tracking number by tomorrow morning. I'm going to get through them as quickly as I can tonight before I travel. But if you don't get a tracking number by tomorrow morning, I would definitely send me an email.
And I'll just explain what happened with the stuff that we ordered. Maybe you can speak to it. Is I had got an email saying your order is shipped, but there was no tracking or number or anything. And then like a week later, I got the tracking number. So what I think maybe happened is you created the label, but you didn't actually take it to drop it off until later. Is that what happened?
So what's kind of happening is I'm using another small. So a big thing about my business is that I'm really big on using small businesses. So in the town over, I'm using a small business that does kind of the shipping providing. It just seems that they weren't quite ready for the amount that I was giving them in the time that I was giving them. So we are kind of making changes here at Boots on the Ground for January. We are ending our contract with them, and I'm hiring a fulfillment coordinator so that we can bring that all in-house. So we're making the shipping labels here. We're putting the shipping labels on the package here, and then we're taking it to where it needs to go. And we're not having that third-party service because that was just really too much to handle.
All right, everybody. So if you're still having issues, give Mandi, I think you said till tomorrow, or maybe give it a couple days, info@thebotg.com. Email her, but also she said Facebook is probably the easiest way, like Facebook Messenger to get a hold of you.
Yeah, email or Facebook. So I'm on my computer, I'm on my computer about 3 hours a day, but my phone is always attached to me. So, and on my phone, Facebook's right there. So it is the fastest way to get a hold of me.
Well, and I don't know how much you can say, or because I'm a little confused. So there's 100 people in this big hunt that's going to happen in October. Yeah. And there's, I think, 9 non-boots on the ground armchair that gets you to a survivor style competition at the end. Is there a limited number, or is it anyone that successfully makes it through? Could there be 100 at the end, or is it limited?
There could be 100. As far as I understand right now, there could be 100 at the end if they all make it through at the same time. Now, just like any other treasure hunt, this is first come, first serve. So if you make it all the way through to your 10 checkpoints first, and you're the first person boots on the ground to go get that treasure, then there you go. It's still first to the box.
I just literally thought of this, K-Pro, because you just mentioned that. Like me and K-Pro had bought it, so we're in. But does she need a separate one and I need a separate one, or can we go as a couple?
Oh, you can go as a couple.
Oh, okay, good. And I think maybe
you could build a team around one if you wanted to, but then you're going to have to split that between your team. So you're only getting one set of clues, though.
Okay, so if me and K-Pro make it all the way to this final location, survivor style, we can go together and do it together.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And I know details are scarce, and people are basically trusting you that they paid.
Yes, I know, and it is a leap of faith. But in January, a lot of things will become a lot more clear, and we'll be like, okay.
Now, just so everybody's aware, and this might be breaking news for somebody, you are coming to Seeking Treasure Con, and we're going to give you about 10 minutes or so to get up there and speak and kind of tell people, especially about this 200K hunt. A lot of people are going to want to know if you can give more details. But I'm
hoping that our anonymous donor kind of decides to show up with me at Seeking Treasure Con. So that would be really nice.
Now that would be breaking news. And I know some people have said, who is going to give 200K? This is ridiculous. Well, JCB and Justin did. I mean, they're doing $1 million hunts. There are people who do this. A lot of people are saying, why are they giving it to Mandi? Why are they letting Mandi do this? And explain the Safe Trails Initiative a little bit, because you said this is why they got interested, correct?
So the whole reason this person wanted to get involved was this Safe Trails Initiative that I'm doing. So I've been, for the better part of a year now, connecting emergency services to each other. And we're kind of building an app around this that essentially the technology is almost there, where if you're in the middle of nowhere, you should be able to click a button on your phone and essentially send out a flare. So that's the idea that we're going to.
Okay.
So, and that's what Safe Trails is all about, because we don't want hikers going missing anymore. And with this treasure hunting, we send a lot of novice hikers out into to hiking and exploring different areas that they've never seen before. And also, there's a level of danger for people who have never done it before. So we're just trying to make it more safe for everybody.
Okay. And and then going back to the 5 state treasure hunts that have been solved, will you have a YouTube video if they want to actually come on? But will you go over the solutions? I think that's what people really want to know, is what the solution was.
So I will not be giving any solves away until, so if you have a hunt, like for instance, so Kentucky 001 was one of the hunts that was solved. If you have that hunt out there and you're not the person that solved it, you can still submit your own location solve. And if it's correct, I'm going to send you a gift card for it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to be posting those solves, because people who do have those hunts, I still want them to enjoy the game if they want to play.
And how long will that take place?
So until I have 100 submissions. So I've only made 100 kits. Once 100 people have submitted, then I will go live with a solve.
Okay. So you don't want the winners to come on our show and give the solve either then, do you?
No, they can if they want to. And everyone who has Kentucky 001 can show up in the inbox tomorrow if they wanted to.
Laurel is there.
Them, and that's what I also said on the video was I'm not going to share their names, but if they want to share that they won and they solved it and how they did it, they are free to do that.
And I think a lot of people will be interested in what the prize was. So once they, you know, what these sponsored
we
items
post pictures of that over the next week of the treasures.
Yeah, and both Billy and Laurel, they are known people in our community. Even if they don't come and share their solve, I think it gives some validation of like the process and what happened and etc. So if either of them, I knew about both of them. I didn't out them, but both of them outed themselves in chat. If either of them want to come on, we are happy to, you can share what you want or don't want to, and you guys definitely are invited to come on, because I think that legitimizes things as it moves forward, especially like Laurel I've known for years. She's come to our conference. So, and we've known her, we've seen her face.
Yes, I've had great conversations with Laurel over the last month. So that's great.
Okay. Obsessed Jared has a very good point. He was saying, could you post when the different states have been solved on the website? Like a running, because people want to know, like if they get a treasure hunt, one of the ones in the mail, they want to work on it. They want to know, is the prize still available or will they get the gift card? So maybe you could do a running list of Kentucky 001 has been solved and blah, blah, blah has been solved. It would be helpful.
So by Friday this week, I won't only have that on there, but I'll also have a tracking number of how many you're competing with at the time.
Oh, nice.
So for instance, if you're working on Nevada 001, you're going to be able to go on to one of our pages and look and see, oh, there's 30 people involved in this hunt right now. There's 5 people involved in this hunt. So I'm going to list them all and list how many people are competing and if it's been solved yet.
So, Rose, I see your comments. I would just say email her, because she's saying she ordered a bunch of stuff that was being shipped to 7 different states, but none of it's arrived yet. So I would email Mandi and you can work it out with her.
I'm going to assume that's Robert Rose, who ordered a bunch of children's books. I specifically remember wrapping those up. So I will get you those tracking numbers and I'll get those sent over to you.
Okay. Well, you've taken on a huge undertaking. 5 treasure hunts in every state is just, it's mind blowing, actually. Go ahead, K-Bro.
I was just going to say another winner just announced, Mr. AK, who was our major donor last year. Karma comes back to you, buddy. Congrats. You won up in Maine. So we now know 3 of the winners, guys. And Mr. AK, he was one of our speakers last year. So again, people that we know, but we know there's been some logistical issues. So let's talk about this big hunt. If there's anything more that you can say about it, or do we just need to wait until January?
And this will be a letter physically in the mail that we'll get?
So there's going to be a letter physically coming to you in the mail the first week of January. So before we get to Seeking Treasure Con, everybody who's involved in this food gathering hunt is going to already receive their letter. And they're going to have more information on what's going on. Right now, really all I can tell you is that it's a $200,000 cash, gold, and silver. It is played survivor style. So you essentially have to get to a checkpoint, play a game at that checkpoint, beat the game, and then you'll get another set of clues to get you to another checkpoint. And all the checkpoints are armchair solves, except for the very last checkpoint you do have to go boots on the ground for.
And I volunteer Las Vegas to be the location that it should take place in. I'm going to be Rudy. Anybody remember Rudy from season 1? He took his hand off for half a second and he lost. All right. Okay, so we're all looking forward to that. 2 spots left. And for anybody who's interested, if anybody wants to take the plunge, and it is a plunge. I mean, we're just going off of what Mandy's saying. That's how it works, guys.
It is a plunge. And if I don't sell these last 2 spaces, I'm just going to give them away to somebody who has ordered in these last couple months.
So to order this hunt, and there's only 2 left, you go to home, you go to, where is it? You go to shop, and it's this one right here, the boots on the ground food gathering big hunt, right?
Yes.
And you click on this, and it is $100, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And when it's sold out, you'll take this down, or at least people won't be able to order.
Yeah, it's on an automatic thing, so as soon as the tally is up, it'll disappear.
All right. So if anybody's interested, there it is.
So Tawny was asking, can you at least email us our puzzle? I can tell you the ones that I've looked at. I don't think they're emailable. There is games and puzzles to actually do. You may or may not need a black light. I won't say. There's things like that I don't think it's emailable, Tawny, unfortunately.
And this is what you get in the mail, guys. And I'll be honest, Mandy, I've not had a chance to look at this. We looked at it a little bit. You said, oh, this is cool. And then I haven't had time to actually try and solve it. But this is what you get in the mail, guys. And in here are different pieces. There's like a word search, and there's like a little cylinder, and there's different things that you have to solve. But it is virtual. You don't have to go boots on the ground. You email the answer on the I Solved It page on the website. Okay. Okay, Rose. Yes, I am Robert Rose, and they understand the complexity. And thank you so much for the super chat, the $200 super chat. We appreciate it. Thank you, Rose Gold. We appreciate that for sure. So yeah, I think everybody, I understand the frustration when you order something and it's like, where is it? I ordered it a couple weeks ago. People are getting theirs and I'm not getting mine. And now that Christmas is coming up in 3 short weeks, mail maybe even be a little bit slower, but hopefully Mandy is on top of it, and email her and she'll work it out with you one-on-one. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Thank
you guys. I really appreciate coming on today.
Yeah, we're way over. Thank you.
We look forward to meeting you at the conference, and we look forward to those letters in the mail. And yeah, so everybody better get their stuff by the conference. You're gonna get cornered.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, thank you for coming on.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Right. Okay. All right, everybody. That was Mandy from thebotg.com, and yeah, it's a pretty ambitious project. So give her a little bit of time. Hopefully, she can get caught up. And yes, we're all going to want to know what the prize is, right? We don't know what the prize is. So for those 5 winners, if anybody would like to come on the show, you may not want to give the solution, but maybe you could show the prize once you have it and just kind of go over what you thought of the puzzle, maybe without giving it away. But like Mandy said, or you can give it away. It's up to you. So future show.
Nemo was asking, is it divided by counties? From what we understand, when you ordered, wherever it was being shipped, she would put the hunt closest to your shipping location. So like us, it's Nevada, but one could be in Reno and one could be in Vegas. She's going to give us the Vegas one to start. But now she's opening it up to more people in case, yeah.
Kid Medina. Hopefully that wasn't supposed to be $1.99. That's funny. That's funny. I hope the same thing. Okay, so now if you guys don't know, K-Pro went boots on the ground. That's where she was when I did a solo show and said she was how did I put it? She was on assignment for the Treasure Hunt amusement park. So she made a PowerPoint. I'll let K-Pro sell it because she's the one that went boots on the ground. So
well, Mike doesn't want our titles to be too like, ooh, it's clickbait.
Well, K-Pro wanted to say I found it in capital letters. No,
information solves information, clues, hints. I'm sharing it all. He doesn't want anyone to know, so he wouldn't put exclamation points. But I asked for a different title. He said no.
I can always change the title of the show when we're done.
Okay. So I did go boots on the ground. I held a speakeasy each night because stuff was discovered. I knew I was going to be there. I was with my daughter. She's 18. She's awesome. We had a blast. We hiked probably 10 to 12 miles. This was for past and future. I wish I got it. I did not get it, but this was the cool part is I went in and gosh, some people were like, everybody's only on Justin's Hunt. I think Justin's Hunt is very popular and that's awesome. And we do have a little announcement later.
Are you sure you didn't get it, K-Pro? No, this is 3D Bronze's box, everybody. 3dbronze.com. All right.
So, now we're going into content. Let's stop everything else. I have a couple slides on other stuff later. But we did, so the people that I just said, hey, anybody that wants to do a TTI, I was so tired. I wanted to think through what to do the next day. So about 90 of my friends showed up, or my PNF buddies, and we did a couple hours each night, and it helped me strategize for the next day. So I have a lot of video that I was not able to get in. Some of the new people did ask, can you just go over the basics of why you got to Tahoe? There's so many new people. And because our title sucks so much, you can't go back and find them from a year ago. You can tell Mike and I have a little discussion about titles. I get one more little jab and then I'll let it go.
You should go through and retitle them all, K-Pro. We can do that.
Or we can just do it right the first time. I know it's amazing.
So email me the titles and I'll be happy to use them. Okay. But if you email them to me, then I have it. So, okay. All right. I'll work on that.
I'll do the PowerPoint and then you type in titles. Okay, let's open the PowerPoint. And then I have a little something on Justin and a little something on something else and little something. And it's very exciting. And I will tell you guys, this week, you need to be subscribed to us. We are finalizing something. It's going to be the biggest announcement in the history of, no, not in the history. At least this year, it's big. So you guys have to subscribe because we're
big. I don't even know what it is.
The minute I get the okay, that's look at Rose Gold.
Oh wait, no, it was not $1.99. Whoever said that. So here's another $1.99 to verify. Enjoy Cowlazars and K-Pro when I have time to watch it. We appreciate that. Thank you, Rose.
Wow.
We really do appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get started because this is that's amazing, and thank you, Rose. And so I can't even believe all the donations that have come in. Oh, am I gonna show? Should I show? No, okay, you bring up the PowerPoint. Did you see?
All right. Well, while you're doing that, let me show 3dbronze.com, everybody, where you can get your own JCB replica box. It is a replica box. What? What's wrong?
Took stuff out of the.
I didn't touch that. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at everybody, 3dbronze.com, 3dbronze.com. He's going to make all 5 boxes. He started with the Past and Future box because he thought K-Pro was going to get it this weekend, but she disappointed everybody. So this is the box. Here it is. It's really cool, guys. It opens up. It's really cool. If you want to hide something for your kids or do whatever, I mean, this is really awesome.
So do you have the specialty coins that I went and traveled for today? Because they're not in the bag.
I put them in the room. No, you gave them to me, and you want me to go grab them?
No, that's okay. We'll show that later. Okay.
Okay.
It was at the actual size. He said he eyeballed it and kind of made his best guess. So it's not.
It's a little bit. No, this is smaller. He did say, I think on purpose, he made it smaller because this wouldn't fit that much. So I think it's an inch or two smaller. But an exact replica other than that, I mean, look how nice. Imagine how the lion share box is going to work. And I think that's what he's going to look. And I think he's working on that one next. So support treasure hunt creators, which 3D Bronze is, 3dbronze.com, and get your own today. Okay. All right.
No, they are smaller versions. That's what 3D Bronze says. So I was wrong. See, I can say that when I am wrong, Mike.
Yeah, they're smaller. Yeah, they're smaller.
I am ragging on Cowlazars tonight. Yes, we disagreed on something, and he was wrong, and he hasn't admitted it yet.
Me? Or 3D Bronze? Oh, no. I'm sorry. All right. Like I said, I'll do the title the way you want.
I thought that was Rose, the woman Rose, but she said
it's
she's
Rose.
Rose. Yeah,
and thank you, Rose.
Rose, you're awesome.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
And what she donated is awesome, but we're not going to talk about that
you
right
can't
now.
say it. She said not to say it.
Oh, she did? Okay. So,
yes.
Okay. All right. Let's get to the PowerPoint. Thanks, Rose.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. This is not a fancy PowerPoint. So if you guys have not subscribed to the unofficial podcast, they go over TTI week in, week out, every week, consistently, content-based, not like us.
A link to them, Huli, please. Thank you.
Yeah, they are awesome. And this was 2 weeks ago. They did a roundup on the interviews, and they said they were talking about this over, under, in between. And when your boots on the ground, how would you interpret that? They said maybe a tunnel, etc. Well, let me tell you, you guys, this is for you, because this is my interpretation of over, under, in between. You will see me calling this my love solve. This was Ojo Caliente for the Forest Fen Hunt, where you think your solve is perfect. You won't get away from it. You go there too often. I went to Tahoe again, went to the same place because it's my love solve. I need to break up with my love solve, and we're finally broken up. I'm not taking a midnight drunk call from love solve anymore. I'm not thinking about you, but I want to show you my interpretation, as well as just go over the basics of the word search. And we're going to kind of go through it quick because we already have this out for like a year. Okay. So what's the big news?
This is what JCB said in one of the interviews. I can't remember. Or was it? I don't remember which one, but in one of the interviews, he said, this is from John Collins Black himself. Which one?
Jenny, 6 questions.
Jenny Kyle's 6 questions.
Yeah.
If you are closer to the over than the under while in between, there are only so many spots where the treasure could be safe from people and nature. If you are closer to the over than the under, sounds like sports betting. If you are closer to the over than the under while in between, there are only so many spots where the treasure could be safe from people and nature. Now, why would he say that if it's not closer to the over, right?
Right.
Okay.
I think he's saying somebody's really damn close, but you just need to find that little hidey hole. And because the question was, how close are people? And he talked about within 200 feet here, within 200 feet there. He got to write this out. So he got to put exactly what he wanted. Okay. So keep this in mind. Closer to the over than the under. Okay.
Breaking news from 3D Bronze. The lion's share box should be coming out within the next week. They take forever to make and are larger than the others. People interested should email me. Well, I want the first one, 3D Bronze. So just ship it and tell me where to spend all my money. That's it. Just send them money, guys. That's all you got to do. All right. Thanks, 3D Bronze. Appreciate it.
I'm going to give it to them all in ones.
Oh, all right.
When he's in Vegas,
Okay. So that is an interesting comment by Mr. JCB. Next.
Yes.
Okay. What does it mean to you, Kate Bro?
Okay. So some people want to know. We also asked about if the coins, if that's important. And he's like, yeah, basically, yes. He said, what do you think? They're not aesthetically pleasing. So of course they mean something. So for those that are in the Tahoe area, if you line up the coin to a map, it is the exact angle. Some people got into protractors and advanced radar technology to say, yes, this matches. I'm doing it the good old fashioned way. I have eyeballs. The eyeballs look and the eyeballs see, and they do match up exactly. Next slide.
Cryptogram.
Okay. The cryptogram, if you haven't solved it, somebody was so cute. Like 2 weeks ago, they posted, I solved the cryptogram, because they thought they were the first one. From rock to field, from strong to stream, past tree and post to forest green, arrive you now where beauty sheens, it's under, over, in between. So that is, I believe, boots on the ground instructions. And he kind of confirmed that with that post. It's more towards the over than the under. He's kind of confirming, yeah, it's boots on the ground. Okay, next slide. This is just review.
Substitution cipher.
Yeah, somebody said there might be another layer in the substitution cipher because of how you guys all did that. I have no idea.
Britney Spears records. All right, go ahead.
Okay, if you take the numbers that are in the word search, 3, 5, 9, 11, 12, 19,
sickle.
It spells sickle. Yes, you have to. Rose! My gosh, Rose, you're kind of awesome.
That might be a record, everybody. That's $500 in super chats on tonight's show. So you don't have to do that, Rose.
Mike,
we appreciate it, but you don't have to do that.
We got to go. There are so many things that we are looking forward to in the con, and this just helps us more. So thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rose. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It comes up with sickle. Some people say, no, that's not in the right order. It's there. I don't care if you think it's not. It's there. Okay, go.
Sickle. All right, where's sickle at? I know you just said it. Show me.
If you take the numbers that are in the word search, 3, 5,
oh,
9,
that's right.
11, 12.
And we went over this a year ago, but I got it. For the new people, so these numbers are there. Like the 3 is there. It's words that we circled. And you just convert them to letters. It is sickle, anagram. Got it.
And you guys will meet Rose at the con. She will be at the con. She is a donor of the con as well. And you guys can all be her friend as you guys are wanting to be.
Thank you, Rose. We appreciate it. Okay. I hope you get those packages sooner rather than later. Reach out to Mandi for sure and find out what the hell's going on. All right. And Rose, are you in for the 200K? I want to know who's in for the 200K hunt. Actually, it'd be fun if, how many people have bought in. Email me. Maybe we could just get together and talk about it when we all get our letter or something. It would just be fun to know. Okay. Sorry. All right. Okay. Leftover.
So now, if you take down at the bottom, you're actually going to use part of the 5x2 at the bottom. It shifts by 5. Somebody was asking me for this in Discord. Here it is. It spells V-sickle. So there's a couple different ways we find sickle.
Which is Van Sickle, right? Isn't that the full name or no?
Yeah, Van Sickle is the name of the park.
Okay.
Yeah.
3D Bronze, you should go live and show your the printing process, the 3D printer of making the JCB box. That would actually be pretty cool. All right. Sorry, K-Pro. Go ahead.
Okay, next slide.
QZP and all right. I got a new mouse and it's not good, K-Pro. Now I can buy another one with.
You know what? Mike just bought a $1,500 monitor. It's bigger than my TV. It
was on sale for $900, and that's why things are a little bit.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right,
this was a new one.
Sickle Park.
It's really funny because it was a new one to me when somebody shared it, but it was back on my PowerPoint from a year ago. Bold D. If line 11 in the word search, add Van Sickle Rim Tower. There you have it. Van Sickle yet again. So some people say no, those are all coincidences, and I'm fine with that. I'm just going over. Let's keep going.
Anagrams of an entire line are rough because you can make so many things. I learned that with breakfast tea and bourbon. We thought we had an anagram, which was Jubilee, and the creator was like, no, I didn't. That was not intentional. So
if this was the only place fancy, okay. Anyway,
right. I'm just talking about that one particular line.
Okay, and there's a couple different options when you do talk about the corners. And okay, Max, that's not true.
It's not Max on the rocks. Yeah. Max is going to talk at the Treasure Conference, everybody. It seems rather insignificant. None of it is insignificant. Thank you for showing support for K-Pro's PowerPoint, for me being me, and for what we do for the treasure hunting community. We do appreciate it.
All right. So I like option 3 on this one. If you take the corners and you shift it, the shift gets you to join pass. And then there's also an end if you use part of the 5x2. So this is the, so join pass. That'll become important later. Keep going, Mike.
Okay. That'll become important
there's new
later.
Stuff coming up. I like this one the most. Mike hates it because he hates Froggy.
Wish you weren't a liar.
Right.
Is this supposed to be line instead of lone? Liar line right here. Liar
line.
Sure. Line. Okay. All right. That's fine.
So you can also see this says water line. And this says interior reward at interior wall. There you go.
But the problem is, so you're taking the W and then down here. But what about the DRA up here? We're just kind of, it's sloppy if you just ignore certain letters.
It's an anagram. It's not. I like Froggy. I love it.
What's the DRA part though?
You need to go back. I don't know what you're talking
issues
about.
with my mouse. Sorry. So you anagrammed all 8 letters in the yellow? Is that what you're saying?
No, Froggy did.
Okay. Well, I get it. I'm saying, for my opinion, if you don't use all 8, it's kind of, I understand
right.
water's there.
No, throw it out. Yeah. No, it uses all of them.
Water, I guess.
No, it uses all of them perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You can do it by hand.
Interior wall at reward. All right. Oh, I see reward. Now I see it at reward, but okay. All right.
I think it means reward at interior wall. When you see green, forest green, I mean, come on. We know that green is everywhere in the forest.
We did, Max. Thank you. Sorry, Kipper.
Are you? Okay. So if you go around these directional markers, some of them are red. If it's K to K, orange is Calneva, et cetera, et cetera. Green is Barn Trail. I'm going to show you that in a second. And then I'm going to show you, I've moved locations, guys, and I'm going to show you kind of where it is. Keep going.
Okay.
Okay. Right at where the paths join right under gondola 1112. It says waterline. That is in the word search. This isn't on any map. Isn't it interesting that it is there? And it's an underground waterline. Okay, keep going. I'm just giving some context.
But also a sign that could be removed. You could have taken it down while you were there, right? So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Not saying JCB wouldn't have used it. I'm just pointing out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Next slide.
The love solve. All right. Keep it PG.
Okay, so if you remember the coin, you can see the line. There's the line. Here's the map I'm going to use to tell you guys where I went. Boots on the ground yet again. But I can tell you there's at least 20 people that spent days, even metal detecting, for days and days and days and days. So we've all been here. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Okay, so this green, okay, the red circle is where the overlook is, and that red arrow down at the bottom, that's Barnes Trail. And I've already gone over this before, but we're just getting up to speed.
Barn Trail, okay. All right.
Next slide.
Gondola.
Okay. Now here's where I was wrong. I thought the overlook was at gondola 1112. It's not. It's actually right where the join pass. So in the purple, you see the gondola. There's a state line in the gondola. The arrow's a little off. Sorry about this. Then between 11 and 12, and 11 and 12 is important because okay.
Great stuff, K-Pro.
Thank you. So between 11 and 12, and the 11 and 12 is in the word search. 19 is as well, and we're going to talk about that in a second. The overlook is actually 9, which is in the word search, and 11 and 12 is right at Barnes Trail, right where the paths join. Isn't it a coinky dink that all these numbers are some of the only ones in the word search? Next slide.
What's going on here?
Okay. So you can see all of these arrows. So where you see the join pass, you can see where that water line sign is. My case, the water sign, because he can vandalize it, and he's encouraging everyone.
I'm just saying, somebody can spray paint over it, and then it's not a good viable clue. We learned from the Forest Fen Blaze, right? Okay.
Yeah. So then you're up at the overlook. I'm just putting a little arrow on the overlook, and join paths. Let me bring it all together on the next slide.
Okay.
But you already used the numbers for Van Sickle. Yeah, I don't think there's a rule you can only use stuff once.
Maybe he double use them. But the question is, did he use all the numbers or only some of them here? But okay.
Yeah.
Next slide.
Yeah. And you can see the numbers here is how short. I mean, it's not that far to go. It was actually, they have shut down the entrance. So it was actually a mile to walk in. And then anyway. Okay. So if you see, I personally had, this is my left solve, where you get to the gondola, where the paths join there on the upper left next to the TH.
Yeah.
If you take the gondola at 9 and you go over to the overlook, so you're under the gondola at the overlook, there's about 200 feet between there.
200 feet between there. Okay.
That was my over under in between. Cynthia and I spent, 5 hours looking through every little hidey hole. This is where she got in the tree.
Okay. And where you got stuck in the rock, your foot?
Yes. Well, that is actually more down towards 11 and 12 where Barnes Trail is.
Okay.
But again, I'm just kind of going over what we've already done. Okay, next slide.
Okay.
Can you please go to this and go to the 1 hour and 3 minute mark?
I can't really.
You know how. Hit escape.
Yeah. Easy. All right, hang on. I got to go down to it this way, right? And then copy.
Mike says no. Throw it out.
Boom, boom. Copy here. No, we want to copy it.
Right mouse click. Copy.
All right, hang on. You want to be able to hear this, right? So I got to go here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Actually, it doesn't matter if we hear it, but
it's not copying because it says copy here.
Right. So if you did a right mouse
right click, and this is what I got. Do a Control V.
Sure. Control C.
Control. Yeah, that's what I meant. All right, there we go.
The red button.
This is our video. All right, hang on.
Yeah, 1 hour, 3 minute mark.
1 hour, 3 minute mark. All right, 1 hour, 3.
First big snowstorm. This is going to be.
Hang on. You built that snowman, didn't you, April?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, boom. So this is from the Cowlazars show 11 months ago. Here we go.
6 feet tall. So, okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, this is where I freaked out. This is where we're
okay. Let's keep going from this. And you can even mute it.
Sign that is not on any map. What does it say?
All right. Keep going forward.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the area that we're talking about. This was in December of last year. And this is the area that we're talking about. See the green button there? That is Barnes Trail. And I want to show where, because somebody shared this solve with me in the last month and was like, there's the gondola. So see, that's the over or that's the under the gondola over the overlook. We actually took the gondola all the way to the observation tower. Guess what tower takes you to the observation tower?
19.
Ah,
I called it out. All right. Which is in the word search. Quinky wink. Yeah, I guess it could be. And there's the disposable, horrible clue sign that JCB used. Maybe. All right. I should ask him that. All right. And then we're back to the word search. Okay. Keep going to the 112.
No, you skipped it. Yeah.
Oh, no. What did I skip?
There's a spot where Cynthia gets in the tree.
Oh, Lord. All right. With the beaver.
I gave you the minute mark. I don't know what else to do.
You said 103 to 112. I'm at 104. Where do you want me to? I'm looking. 103. Oh, right here. Okay. It's all the way up at 110. All right. So that would be a good place to hide it for sure.
Yeah. This is so hit play, please.
It's playing. See you moving there? It's the video. Just forward it or here. There you go. There you go. So Cynthia's looking everywhere in that tree.
I made Sam get in the tree. Sam got in the tree.
Okay.
So this is directly at the overlook.
That's a great spot to hide it for sure, but
it wasn't in there because that actually goes all the way through. So, okay, you can take this down. She stands up. She actually crawls in. Okay. This is at the overlook.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
Let me do that. Hang on. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Okay.
But after Forrest would he use a tree? Yeah, no. We looked between hidey hole rocks. We looked everywhere, but this huge monstrous tree is there. It was interesting. So let's bring the PowerPoint back.
Not solved. Oasis.
Okay, so here was and I didn't get a chance to put it in a PowerPoint, but here was and this is special thanks to Unofficial Podcast. They said, why don't you take the O in the oases that are on the other side of the word search and plot them. They ended up in like Arkansas. I plotted them and it ended up being, I already shared this with my Discord peeps. It's really interesting because the plots are the waterfall right at Barnes Hole. So if you take all the O's from the oasis and you put them on a transparency film, and then you overlay that onto Van Sickle's map, you actually get all of the things that are called out on Van Sickle's map. See, I can't do this real time. I have notes upon notes upon notes, people.
Things go well. I might be showing her my O face.
Stop that. Okay, let's bring up the PowerPoint, please.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Tried to slip it in there.
Did you throw out the O overlay? No, I don't. I'm still working on it, but I think it is the most clever thing coming from clever people. And so, like, if you see here, can you see? I don't think you can see.
Hey, 3D bronze. Got an email. All right.
Okay. So it actually has a spot at the overlay or at the overlook, at the entrance, exactly at the entrance. Anyway, that's one that we're working on. Now, some other word search stuff is being shared in Discord. Some people have said to me, I'm not going to share with you if you discuss it on YouTube, because then it goes out to the whole world. I won't share that, but because it wasn't mine, I get to share my stuff. I can't share other things. I don't have anything hugely groundbreaking except for
Yes.
PowerPoint.
Oh, PowerPoint. Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at 3D Bronze's thing there. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Next.
That is on my list. 3D
What?
Bronze. He just spoils everything.
What? With the $5 super chat, 3D Bronze, we'd be interested in sponsoring also. So reach out to me. Let me know the details. Over, around, under, and through. Life's just like tying your shoe. By the way, did you see Toby AGK went live with Weird AI sidekick? We need more AGK and Shelly. Yeah, I think K-Pro's going to talk about that at the end of the show, right?
Yes. Because officially he's not back. And he's wording it so... Yeah,
they're
so coming back. They're doing shows every Wednesday, or he's doing a show every Wednesday with his new sidekick. This is awesome.
Just so you guys know, 3D Bronze is coming to Seeking Treasure Con. Eric and Laura are coming to Seeking Treasure Con. We're all going to be there. There's still tickets available. Seeking Treasure Con 2026.com. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Toby from AGK. I don't know about this AI part.
Let's go over that after, because yes, it's actually huge news. I mean, he's bringing content. Sounds like he's getting an interview or trying to with both Justin and John, and that's going to be fire. So yeah, they are back, but we need Shelly. I don't think that's going to happen.
Zilla's coming to Seeking Treasure Con. Hey, if you're coming, put it in the chat. I'll let everybody know you'll be there.
Yeah. Okay. So in my opinion, these games and movies, people are bringing out different ideas. I think it would be the piece for me that's missing is the RPO connection. The Ready Player One needs to be a little bit more connected. And there is something, next slide. And Mike already didn't like line 11 saying Van Sickle, so he's going to hate this. And we know if Mike doesn't like it, we throw it out. Next slide, please.
But wait. Okay.
So line 11 says add Van Sickle rim tower, perfect anagram. So these are the things I learned boots on the ground. Where is Tower 19? At the observation deck. And did you know that you can get off the observation deck and go down a trail? It's closed right now, but you can go down a trail. TRT, Tahoe Rim Trail, it's in the word search to some, but those are very generic letters, guys. So, but they spell out Boggle style or Snake or Pac-Man style. So some are saying that we need to get to higher elevations. I tried to do that, and we're discussing it in Discord. If you go to line 4, Chart House is there. Chart House. Okay, take this down because I can discuss it now. Chart House, when I started talking to the guy, he's not a ranger, he was like an interpretive aide. I said, give me some lure in this area. And he goes, well, do you know where the secret waterfall, secret overlook, and secret picnic table is? And I said, no, I do not. And he said, go up to the Chart House and you can jump on. And he grabs this Van Sickle map and he says, I'll give you the trail that's not on this map.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you draw it and you go up, and you needed to have chains at this time. No, Chart House.
Here's my question, K-Pro. Why didn't you find it? Is it there, or you don't think it's there now? You know how many people reached out to you to say they have searched the Van Sickle and that whole area. So what do you think?
Okay, maybe I haven't been clear. So the reason that I didn't find it is I wasn't looking. I was looking in the wrong place. And the place now, the road is closed due to chains. I just said that.
So spring. You'll have to go back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there you go. K-Pro's a dedicated treasure hunter. What can I tell you, people? All right. Okay.
And where the secret waterfall is, right next to the creek. The creek's on the map. The secret overlook isn't. And he told me the guy, and yeah. So this is exactly right. You have to pivot at times. I don't think I'm going to call this Van Sickle proper, 1.9 miles, 1.9. I thought it was there. I've gone boots on the ground 3 different times this year for it. I brought Sam. I brought Cynthia, the beast. No, it's not there. It's been searched and searched and searched and searched. I believe we are going up the rim trail towards that waterfall, the secret waterfall. I do need 4x4. I didn't think I did. And then when I was turning around, this jackass almost hit my truck, almost like sidebar. And it's like, really, dude, I'm trying to turn around because it's icy up here and you're being a dickhead. He was.
Did he know who you were? Did you run into any searchers while you were up there?
We thought there was one searcher because we went off a side road or a side trail.
Right.
He was by himself and he had something in his hand, but we didn't go talk. We don't talk to strange men. You're the only strange man I talk to.
We had a long talk about if they find it, how does that work when I'm here at the command center and they're all the way in Lake Tahoe? So we'll have to work that. That's any couple, I guess, when one goes boots on the ground and one doesn't.
This is the thing. Guys, there's a thing here. My daughter's concern was Mike will go live immediately.
No, of course not.
I'm just saying, you're besties with her, so you
got to open the puzzle box. We got to read the instructions. We got to see everything. We wouldn't just go live.
So here's what she said. If her and I found it, her and I would open it, contact JCB, and meet with him, get everything settled, and then tell Mike.
No,
I told her,
no.
Hold on. I told her if Mike was out with you and found it and didn't tell me until after he met JCB, I would kick his butt. So no, I have to tell him. And she was saying no.
Of course you have to tell me. Did I tell you when I won 10 grand on a slot machine? Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
Well, you happened to call me, but I told you. You just happened to call me right when it happened. What a coinky wink.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he was just joking, Hooli. All right. Okay. So now big announcements. But before we get to K-Pro's big announcements, the Introduce Yourself video contest has closed. I think we have like 21 videos. And on a future show, me and K-Pro will figure out how we're going to show those to everybody. And we're going to have 2 winners, $250 each. Thank you for everybody that submitted the videos. They were a lot of fun. What's that?
Look at what Boots on the Ground with Eric said.
That's right. Nice. I wish. It's coming. I'm still working on it. We have a little jackpot we're working on. Isn't that right, K-Pro? I go over there every day to check it because it's close. It's getting close.
So there is a slot machine that has to hit by the 200th trophy or gem, and it's at 197. So Mike keeps
198. It went up
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Anyway, if we can actually hit it, but anyway, we'll get into that on another show. So okay, the intro videos is cut off. We have 21. Oh, wait a minute. Obsessed Jared says, will you extend it for 1 day? I got too busy to submit an intro video. Can I still do that? What do you think, K-Pro? Because K-Pro's the boss, everybody.
Sure.
All right. So let's give it another 2 days. So for those of you that are watching this video all the way to the end, we're going to go till Wednesday night at midnight. All right. You can submit an intro video till this Wednesday, December 3rd at midnight. And then maybe Thursday. No, not Thursday. Probably next week. We'll figure out how we're going to show you all the videos and we'll figure out how to judge them, etc. for the 2 winners. Okay. So yes, Obsessed Jared, go ahead. Appreciate it. And what else, K-Pro? 3D Bronze. And his.
Are we ready for my announcements?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the deal. Boom. If you guys are new to this community, we were Dwarf Nothing's little tiny YouTube channel. And there was they're now a couple. They were a couple on, well, they were a couple people on air, and they were called A Gypsy's Kiss. And it's Toby and Shelly. They are now married. And they were awesome. Oh no. Well, okay, wait. Let me go in the right order. Justin Posey, big information coming out soon. I hope. I know you're in here.
We'll see. Don't know what that is.
Give me permission. I really want to. I dug into Justin's. There is.
Do you know what it is, K-Pro?
Yes. Jeez Louise. Right. Come on. Okay.
K-Pro hiding information again. No, I understand if you can't say what it is.
Okay, let's start with poker and then we'll get. No, let me finish AGK. So Toby and Shelly, after, because it does get pretty rough as a figure on YouTube. There was some not so pleasant situations that happened, and some people were really, really mean, especially to Shelly. Anyway, AGK was the largest channel. They went live twice a week. They were awesome. They helped us. It was awesome. Well, Toby said he is not coming back to treasure hunting, which he defines as boots on the ground. But that doesn't mean he's not going live.
He's going to talk about it on YouTube, but not go boots on the ground. So therefore, he got a loophole. I see.
Yeah, that's how I think Shelly is not coming back. But he asked AI, questions. It looks like he's trying to get an interview with both Justin and John. And I know he was close with Justin, so I bet you he gets one, which would be amazing. And he goes live for about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, every Wednesday at 5 o'clock, which I think is awesome. So, and then he took phone calls, and it got some people over there. There's only like 20 of us in there. So you guys, you have to sub to A Gypsy's Kiss. It looks like he says, I'm back to treasure hunts. I'm not back to treasure hunting.
Right. When he gets the interview with Justin or JCB, I'll check it out. I can't do the AI thing that he's been doing, but that's just me. But Toby, remember,
don't be a player hater.
That's right. But Toby was a good guy. He came to World Series of Fun in the past out here in Vegas.
You know how old he is?
We've been to his house a bunch of times. But
you know how old he is?
No.
He is 77.
Is he really?
He is the most technology-driven 77-year-old person. Yeah, he's
much.
taking calls. Yes.
That's fun. That's cool. I would listen to that for the calls.
And you get a 10-minute limit, guys. That's the limit. And some people went way over. And okay.
All right.
So
check
Toby's
out
back.
AGK.
Toby's back.
And you're saying there's some big breaking news with Justin, but we can't say what it is. So whenever it is, will we go live when you can say what it is, K-Pro?
Of course, Mike. Of course.
Of course, everybody. Of course. All right. I'm gonna hold you to that because I have no idea what it is. So okay.
You kind of do. You just don't listen to me.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Poker.
Wait.
All right, then keep your secrets.
All right, that's for you, Justin. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I should say there's something really cool that someone found, and I think is huge. They thought it's huge. I have not gotten permission to say
You're
it.
not talking about the big box that they posted on Facebook, are you? Did you see the big box that somebody found and they're like,
did you see what Justin said to that?
No.
Is that immediately recognizable? That's not my style. So no.
Oh, okay. Plus, it's
but don't do that. What if it was? So don't do that. So stop that.
Well, it's publicly posted on Facebook, so I can talk about it. But go ahead.
Right. So you said, is it okay? Anyway, so here's the thing. Also, back in the day, there was poker. There's a group of poker guys. It's Sammy, Nemo, and JC.
Oh, yeah.
They did a poker stars group. Mike, why don't you start bringing up the site? Because we're going to show you the first game is this Wednesday. I guess right after Toby's.
Poker Stars Light.
Poker Stars Light. You have to go to Light. You have to become a member of the club, get some free chips. We tested it last night. We do have a place set up in our Discord voice channel. It says general, and then it says table 1, table 2, table 3. So, we don't know how many tables. I'll add more when need be. It usually goes on a couple of hours. Back in the day, there was like
I put in Poker Stars Lite. It's this, right? PokerStars.com, and then you download it. Well, I have to reinstall this, so this is new to me because it's been a very long time since I played. I'm assuming this is it. Do you know, K-Pro?
I don't know.
Well, let's try it. All right. So I'm going to download that and install it, and we'll see if that's it. Okay.
So, but once you get in, you have to join the club. You have to use the number and then have the Blaze as the password. And you need to get enough chips. You can get 15,000 chips every 20 minutes, every 4 hours. So you need to have enough for the tournament. I couldn't find it. So let me show you. Amateur and crappy players welcome. Yes, Johnny Law. It actually, for those that are wanting to learn poker before the con, that's why they're starting this. And I think they're going to do it every week. That's what worked for them.
Everybody's welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's welcome, and it'll be fun. But there used to be a group. We even did a big tournament where Forrest donated stuff. Justin's played in the group before. I mean, it's a big. It was a thing.
On taking it down, but maybe I'll go live while we're playing Wednesday. We'll see. Show my whole cards to everybody. All right. So yeah, I'm trying to download it now. Seems to just be spinning for me for some reason. But anyway, I'll play around with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it timed out. You got too many things going on, K-Pro. All right. Well, I will do that. We'll do it another time. Maybe we go live tomorrow and show everybody how it works or something.
Yeah, we need to before Wednesday. Nemo asked, and you hate Nemo if you don't.
All right. To give you a little preview before the World Series of Fen at the Golden Nugget for the conference weekend. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay. And this week, I think this week we'll have a big, huge announcement for the con.
We'll see. All we can do is wait and see. But if we do, we'll go live and tell you guys.
Yes, we're going to go live. There's a couple things that we will be outside of our normally scheduled programming. You go to install. Yeah, it has to say light on the app. If it's not the light one, it's not the one.
Not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Thursday's show, we are going to have on the Masked Lady, Hillary, everybody. Hillary's coming on the show. She is the one hosting the event at the Sand Dollar Thursday night, the Seeking Treasure Conference, and she's going to tell us a couple things about Fremont Street. So make sure you subscribe and tune in Thursday. Thank you so much for the $510 super chats, I think is what we got. It's blurry, K-Pro. Because you have the blur on it for Zoom. It won't. Unless you put it right in the middle, maybe.
Okay.
Are you doing it on your phone? Is that how you're going to play? Or, your phone? Okay.
I was going to play. I can't play it on with my work stuff because
they got it locked down. Huh?
So there's only 5 people registered right now, but hopefully more and more, and especially every week. And we'll talk you through. We have people that want to turn on their camera. They can. There will be a game every Wednesday up until the con. Good Mixer and Learn Poker. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So
you
get in there.
Install, it has the light on the app icon. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There will be a game every Wednesday. There's Nemo. There will be a game every Wednesday up until the con. Good Mixer, Learn Poker. Yeah, you just said that. I know.
I did.
Right. Hey, Mr. Chad Bird. How are you? Good luck, young heroes. Just got off the Zoom. Who are you Zooming with, Chad Bird? All right. We're excited for the conference. Chad, it's going to be fun. Okay, what else, K-Pro? Was that it? Was that the announcements? Actually, let me go back to the PowerPoint.
Yeah, and they are really nice guys. They turn their cameras on and look at everybody, and they'll chit chat, and we'll definitely. And it's a free tournament, so you can ask questions of, okay, what would you do here or there? And then people can jump rooms, especially like I'm assuming Chad Bird's going to be in the house because he's a poker player, and people will probably jump to his room, and so even if you aren't playing poker, you can jump into the different speakeasies, and get super secret private hints.
All right. Okay. I think that's it, everybody. Carla's coming to the conference. Chad Bird's coming to the conference. We're all going to get to meet each other in person.
I have a feeling once we make our next announcement that we're going to be over 300 within a couple days.
See, let me check my email. Oh, 3D Bronze. Oh, that's awesome, 3D Bronze. 3D Bronze has a surprise for everybody at the conference. I don't know if you want me to say it or not, 3D Bronze.
No, don't say it. Not until he says.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. And okay, I'll have to get PokerStars downloaded. It keeps time. The website keeps timing out on me, but I'll try it a different time for some reason. Okay, what else, K-Pro? We're gonna go live Thursday with Hillary.
Yep.
Of Xavier Marks, the duo that created Xavier Marks. So we can get an update on that hunt as well as Fremont Street.
And they're going to be speaking at the con. And some of you have. Oh, you can. Okay, cool. Go ahead, Mike.
All right, breaking news. So you guys know 3D Bronze. 3D Bronze has made this awesome treasure box. Well, because he is awesome, he is going to give everybody at the conference the mini version. Check it out. He just sent me this picture. Look at that. So this box, but it's the mini version. So here, let me show you.
Wow, 3D.
We open the box, and inside's the mini version. So everybody at the con is going to get one of these, I think, in their swag bag, or maybe we'll put them on a table. So that's pretty cool. This version does not open, but it's a mini replica of the past and future box. So K-Pro, you at least got this box if you can't find the real one. So same for everybody else out there. At least you get this box if you can't find the real one. 3dbronze.com. Thank you, 3D Bronze. And we're looking forward to the lion's share that we can all order the lion's share for sure.
Wow. Yeah. So that right there, that's the community. That right. He's done this 2 other years. I can't believe he brought one for everybody. Right. And it's just awesome.
He gave everybody a Forrest Fenn treasure chest replica in prior years. What?
Take down it's us on this.
Sorry, guys. Treasure Pack, they're coming. They donated a copy of their books. Everybody, and guess what? Lisa emailed me. She's got more stuff coming in the mail. Pookizilla, K-Pro. And they're really cool. The vials are really cool. So thank you. Thank you to Tom. Tom, I got what you sent. I'm not going to say what it is. We need some surprises for the swag bag. So I got that in the mail today. Dom is sending what she's sending. So yeah, there's just so many cool things. And yeah, how do we submit again? Okay, so make an intro video of yourself. Why are you coming to the conference? Tell us whatever you want. Make it funny. Make it serious. You can do whatever you want. 2 minutes or less, and you have to send it to seekingtreasurecon@gmail.com. But you have to, some people are just uploading it to YouTube. You can't send me a link. I have to be able to download it. So upload it to a Google Drive if it won't fit in an email. Okay. See, yeah, Cool Ma's doing jewelry. I mean, there's so many
Well,
donations.
we just went through how much do we have of each item and all the we're gonna actually usually what we did is we put a little like
breaking news, Gabriel. I forgot Chad actually said that. So we're at 250, everybody. So another 50 tickets sold in the next 30 days. Not 60 days. You guys know it's 60 days away from Seeking Treasure Con. 2 short months, and we're gonna be there. So, all right, Chad, we're going to hold you to that. Thanks.
Okay. So last year we had about 15 to 20 items donated. So what we did was we put you got like 10 tickets, and you can put, if you really wanted one item, you put all 10 in one, or you can put one in 10 different ones. We have so many donations. We're going to be grouping them together in tables, like this table, if you want to put, and then you come up and you pick your item that you want. We have probably about 40.
What? I didn't know. They open? They don't. Oh, they do open. Look at that. I'm a treasure hunter, huh? They do open. So maybe we'll put something in each one, K-Pro. Wouldn't that be cool? All right.
It's
Thanks,
December, so the con is next month. Obsessed Jared.
It's next month. Technically, that is true.
Oof.
K-Pro's freaking out. I don't know how we're going to do 250 swag bags all over this house, but we'll figure it out because that's what we do. Thanks, 3D Bronze. What an awesome. If anybody wants to sponsor 3D Bronze's next treasure hunt, reach out to him on the website, 3dbronze.com.
No puzzles necessary to open it. Just use your finger muscles.
Right. I didn't realize that. Okay. Yeah, if we have some announcements between now and Thursday, we'll go live. I think we're going to go live maybe tomorrow and show everybody poker and how that works and how you get your free chips and how you register for Wednesday, 6 p.m., right? Pacific?
Wednesday, 6 Pacific, they said, yes.
Okay.
It goes usually, if there's 2 tables, it'll probably go an hour and a half, 2 hours. As more people, it'll go about an hour, 2 hours. Sometimes they'll do another tournament if people still want to do that. So Wednesday, yes. And AGK's on Wednesdays. Oh my God. I can't believe AGK's back. And he kept saying, I'm not back to treasure hunting. And I'm like, what does that mean? You're here talking about TTI. You're talking about Justin's hunt. He's like, that's just treasure hunts. I'm like, oh.
So Tommy Trojan has a valid concern. How am I going to fit everything in my carry-on going home? I might have to drive. So there's some of the prizes like swords. I don't know how people are going to take them on the plane unless you have a carry-on. So some things, if you win it, maybe you give it to somebody else. If you're like, I can't take this. There's 2 bottles of bourbon, like big bottles of bourbon. That probably should be cracked open and we all do shots. But I'm just saying, and if anybody wins there's gold and silver, I'm ready to buy it from you. So I'll buy it if you don't want it for some reason. But yeah, there are a lot of things. The swag bags are getting bigger and fuller as we speak. Uh-oh, my YouTube just went out. But yeah, it's a good problem to have. So, and here's the fun part. Not every swag bag is going to have every item. So you guys can trade. You guys, I got this. I'll trade you for that. It'll be a lot.
And the bigger thing is going to be the items, like the costume contest, different items. Some of them are larger.
Yeah.
Like I just was notified that somebody has a Copper Dan piece that they would like to donate. And that's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
But it is big. So
you have doesn't get lost in the mail.
I know, like the one did the 1 year. So yeah.
Copper Dan was just here. He checked in. What's up, Copper Dan? Yeah, you could ship them to yourself. There is a FedEx shipping right there in the plaza. It's going to be expensive, but you could ship the stuff to your home if you want to. It's right there, right next to where the conference is going to be, actually. So Chad Bird's going to drive, and Chad Bird's bringing an item. That's not a secret, or is it? Maybe it's a secret. I don't know what's a secret anymore.
No, he already said it. His is going to actually be at his table. He's going to be able to sign, etc. So yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'll show it in the next show, Max. Right now, it's back in what we call our donation room, which is an entire bedroom. I will show it on the next show. Max sent an awesome carry-on bag, almost like Indiana Jones' bag. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. So I will show that, Max. Thank you.
Hey, Hulu, you could get. I need a real fake gold coin. Mike got kind of hustled, and we have a real fake gold coin. Yeah. We were going to make it a prize and then tell people after it was fake, but then we thought that would be mean, and there's no mean.
Some scammers out there, people. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Or I'm just an idiot. One of the other, probably both.
Yeah, it was probably both.
Cyber Monday.
You told me about it.
Back now. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for the super chats. I actually didn't need to buy a mouse because this one's a piece of crap that I just ordered. It's too light and the buttons are not working really great. So I'm going to order another one.
Keep buying stuff. Just keep buying stuff.
I know.
Keep buying
I'll donate
stuff.
this one at the conference.
Keep buying stuff.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, so I will say that there is some additional pieces that people are solving and they're sharing in Discord. And I give you guys my commitment. If you don't want it shared on YouTube, I'm fine with that. Once you give me the okay, I will share it on YouTube. But just because I'm in there, because some people are like, oh, K-Pro's here, she's going to share it on YouTube. I won't share it on YouTube if you guys don't want it shared on YouTube.
There you go. So K-Pro can be trusted.
So up, near, chart, house, secret, anybody that can get me a picture of the secret waterfall. Oh, I have a dog getting sick.
Really?
That's, if you hear him, that's what.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Better him than me.
Oh, that's nice.
What happened there? All right. All
Justin,
right. Will
I be around tonight? Yeah, let's go speakeasy it up, Buttercups.
Okay.
I hear there's some game going on, this football game. This season needs to be over. I need Cynthia on certain nights.
Guess I got to order a pizza for dinner. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, we'll go get something, K-Pro. All right, everybody, because the show comes first. That's what we sacrifice for you guys. The treasure
every Monday and Thursday since God created man.
9 years. Well,
9
not
years.
on that schedule, but for 9 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know, Nima. I got the old, because they're over. A mouse is over $100 nowadays. And I was like, I'm not paying $100 for a mouse. Well, I should have, because this one is not working. So anyway, I got the cheap one on the cyber sale.
$5,000 monitor.
Thanks, everybody. And we will see you Thursday if we don't see you before then.
We'll probably see you before. If there's something so big that we have to go live, it's happening.
Yeah. All right, everybody. See you next time. Thank you.
Okay.